Lane and Associates High School Hoops, presented by the Ritchie Law Firm. And today, the 4A Eastern Regional Championship. League foes Lumberton and Pinecrest facing off from Fayetteville. Hi, everybody. Patrick Johnson along with Jay Sonhalter. Jay, to me, this is the best weekend of the tournament. You got 16 matchups all across the state. Bragging rights in a lot of these matchups. And today, two conference rivals for the right to go to the state title.
Yeah, Patrick, you can feel the energy in the arena. Both teams that know each other so well, and with the opportunity to reach your goal and go to the state championship next weekend at UNC. It's all on the line today.
Well, we've got two great guards to tell you about in our Star Watch here this afternoon. Jordan McNeil, 39 points in a postseason game a couple of rounds ago. The season has really been good for this senior.
He's amazing on the offensive end with his ability to shoot the ball from the outside. He can stretch out a defense, but then when he feels the defense coming out, he's got the athletic ability to take it to the rim.
Bradley Haskell for Pinecrest, 30 points, 10 rebounds on the road in the fourth round.
He had to do it against Leesville Road. That double-double propelled them to victory. Another guy that can shoot it from the outside. Also, he excels with his ball handling. It's going to be important for him to be the dominant guy, bringing the ball up against the press.
Let's take a look at today's keys to the game. Jay, what do you have for us?
Lumberton's going to have to be consistent throughout this full ball game, playing for 4 quarters. They want to get easy buckets on their transition offense from their press. And then for Pinecrest, they want to dominate the boards, win the rebounding margin, and then they have to handle the pressure, limit their turnovers to create easy opportunities on the offensive end.
Pinecrest beat Lumberton in the 2 regular season matchups. This is for a chance to play for the 4A state championship. They're ready. Are you? The action straight ahead. Next!
There are moments in life you just can't miss. Maybe it's just around the corner, or years in the making. Wherever you're going, you need to trust your vehicle to get you there, or there. Trust that your car will keep you safe, your family safe. Creating trust in your vehicle means having a relationship with your auto repair shop. At Murray's Tire and Auto, we've been creating trust for over 30 years. Murray's Tire and Auto provides the security you need to get your car safely back on the road. Because we don't want you to miss those moments. Murray's Tire and Auto. Reliable, trustworthy service. It's our way of life.
I got hurt in a car wreck. I expected the insurance company to be on my side, but instead, they were only looking out for themselves. That's when I decided to call Brian Ritchie.
In my experience, insurance companies almost always try to avoid paying injured people what's fair. That's why you need to call me. I don't get pushed around. We got a client who injured their hip in a car wreck, $185,000.
Brian Ritchie won for me.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie, and I want to win for you.
Call 1-800-222-2828.
At Duke Energy, we're already building a more intelligent and innovative energy future with smart meters that give timely alerts so you can adjust your energy use, and the control to pick your own due date so you can budget wisely. Discover new ways to save energy and money with smart meters. Just another way we're building a smarter energy future.
Here are today's Lane and Associates starting lineups. Lane and Associates, we love to make you smile as we get ready from Capel Arena. For Lumberton, McNeil, Chatham, Miller, Davis, and Todd, who's a double-double guy for the Pirates. And for the Patriots of Pinecrest, Haskell, J.J. Goins, Noah Lyles, Will Bodie is a 10-point per game scorer, and Harrington, a 5'10 sophomore. Lumberton is in black, Pinecrest is in white. Jay, I have to imagine getting over some nerves early is going to be key with an electric crowd here in Fayetteville.
Yeah, maintaining composure and getting through the first couple minutes, limiting mistakes, and then coming out and being aggressive is going to be so important.
Well, Michael Todd was jacked up. He stole the tip.
He's ready to go.
6'5", 250. Lumberton trying to beat Pinecrest for the first time this season. Lost the 2 earlier matchups, and in both those games had leads after the first quarter, including a double-digit lead in one of the matchups. Here's a 3, and it's short from Miller. He's made 68 this year, but came up empty there. Pinecrest, and their attempt from behind the arc, off target early. Both these teams like to rely on the perimeter jumper. And here's McNeil, 19 points in their 4th round win against Hoggard. It's been quite a road for Lumberton, winning in Wilmington, knocking off the top seed Garner to get here.
Tough environments against top-level competition, and they're used to kind of being the underdog coming into tough environments.
Here's Dwayne Davis in a double team. Crowd wanted to travel for 3, McNeil. Todd underneath with the putback.
And that's going to be the area to watch for Pinecrest. They've got to box out Todd. He's got the height advantage down low.
Shot swatted away, but a foul called on the drive by Haskell. That's going to go against Dwayne Davis.
And Pinecrest gives up a hoop, and they come right back down the court. Look at Haskell getting in the lane and getting the contact to get to the line.
78% free throw shooter, Bradley Haskell, who averages 22. The 6'2", 185-pound junior. He had 51 points, 51 of his team's 72 points earlier in the season against Hoke, and ever since then he's really exploded onto the scene. A lot of recruits as he's at the Wake Med free throw line and misses the second. Tip out, and it'll be the Patriots basketball.
Well, Lumberton's got a box out there, jumping in the lane. That was Bodie going in, knocking the ball out with the extra opportunity.
Activity on the board for the Patriots. It'll be a collective effort today. Haskell with the feed over to Noah Lyons, and now he'll reinitiate the offense. J.J. Goins, 5'4", 115-pound sophomore, is a joy to watch out there. And he'll give the basketball up to Haskell. Pinecrest looking for their first field goal. Good defense by Lumberton on this possession.
Pinecrest staying very patient and good with the ball movement.
Haskell, a little push off. Tried to get his own miss. Coming away with it, Chatham. Lumberton out and running. In the corner, McNeil goes baseline. Slips a pass, lay in good. What a look.
An unselfish play. McNeil draw 3 defenders, and Todd was wide open.
And another foul on a drive. No, a jump ball is going to be called this time. Early on, J. Michael Todd's leaving an impression.
And here going into the lane, look at Todd. What a force on the offensive end already. We've seen him twice getting buckets. On the defensive end, nowhere to go.
On the inbound, getting free was Bodie. Nice play drawn up there by the Pinecrest coach, Ben Snyder, the 7-year man, originally from Indiana. They're checking an issue with the clock. Here's a good look at Coach Snyder. 134 and 53. And overall, 185 wins in 11 seasons as a head coach, including in the Hoosier State. He played for some Hall of Fame coaches in high school and college. McNeil for 3. Rebound inside, Davis. Wayne Davis, who averages 7.5 and 6.5 rebounds, puts it in.
Pinecrest giving up too many points in the paint. They've got to secure that area and force Lumberton into more outside shooting.
Couple of offensive rebounds early on for the Pirates. Trying to get to their first state title game ever. Elbow jumper, off target by Bodie. McNeil. Here's a drive by Chatham, spots Miller. Into the big guy, gonna call an offensive foul. Haskell drew the charge. That's his 17th charge taken this year.
This is an unselfish play, but a smart play. Look at Haskell, knowing that Todd had the height advantage. He was gonna back him down. Not a lot of contact, but he still sold it to get the foul.
A pretty good acting job. So Lumberton with the turnover and the lead here early. jumper out of the corner, Goins. Over the top, they're going to get Haskell. His first.
And here Haskell really being aggressive, crashing the offensive boards. There's a nice box out by Davis to force him to go over the back.
Bryant Edwards, the Lumberton coach, told us this week, Jay, that his team was going to have to get on the backboards. That's where they really lost the two matchups, particularly the first one. Inside they go. Left short this time by Todd. Put it back. Laid it in. He's got 6 early.
He's eating them up inside. When they have ball movement, they can get him the ball with a quick look inside. The height advantage and the power that he has, just easy for him right now in the paint.
Haskell. He'll take a shot with a hand in his face. Todd with another rebound underneath. He's been a monster on the backboards, his 3rd rip of the game. And that's going to be Haskell's 2nd. Little bit of a reach in. A good start for Lumberton as they lead Pinecrest here in the Eastern Regional Final from Fayetteville.
"16 top teams, 8 championship games, 1 unforgettable day to be named the state's best. Catch all the action of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Basketball Championships, Saturday, March 14th, only on CW22 and my RDC 28. Tip-off is Saturday at noon. Sponsored in part by Lane & Associates and Hardee's.
Anchor Auto Outlet is your safe port of call for amazing automotive deals. No hard sales here. Our happy, satisfied customers honor us with 5-star ratings. Browse our comfortable indoor showroom and outdoor lot to find the perfect car for you. Get sweet deals on sweet rides with our competitive pricing and flexible solutions for any credit situation. AnchorAutoOutlet.com. Commitment, caring, service.
16 top teams, 8 championship games, 1 unforgettable day to be named the state's best. Catch all the action of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Basketball Championships, Saturday, March 14th, only on CW22 and my RDC 28. Tip-off is Saturday at noon. Sponsored in part by Lane & Associates and Hardee's.
That's a good look there at Bryant Edwards in his first year at Lumberton. Thought it was going to be a rebuilding year. He rebuilt his alma mater, West Columbus. They went 20-9 a year ago. Well, if you've been injured, call attorney Brian Ritchie at 252-777-7777 or go to ritchielawinc.com. McNeil with his first, and it's a 10-3 lead for Lumberton. We're going to have Lions initiate things. Sam Stoltz, number 20, is in the game. He could fill it up from deep for this Pinecrest team. They clear it out, and Goins gets to the bucket.
That was created by the shot fake to get in the paint.
Raining it in from deep, McNeil. He's their 2,000 career point scorer, the all-time leading scorer in their history. And he's averaged 20 here in the playoffs. He knocked that one down for his 5th point.
And on the offensive end, if he's lighting it up from the outside, you've got Todd down in the paint. It's going to pose a lot of problems for the Patriots on the defensive end.
Jay, they've been good offensively, but Lumberton defensively has been committed here this afternoon. And that's going to be a travel. They force the turnover on Goins.
Playing good team defense, moving their feet, communicating well. Not a lot of driving lanes for Pinecrest right now. Pinecrest just has to settle down. They've taken some good shots. Nothing's falling yet so far.
Pinecrest 2 of 7 early on. Lumberton 6 of 10. So the Pirates have shot the ball here well at the home for the Fayetteville State Broncos. McNeil, a leaner. Probably could have gone to the line. 7 in a row for Jordan McNeil. Lead is its largest. Lions passed up on a 3.
With Haskell out of the ball game, where's the offense going to come from for Pinecrest.
He's got 2 fouls and he's on the bench. Aiden Lyons is also out there now, 23. Goins, traveled again. They're making it very difficult on the sophomore here early. And they're going to bring Haskell back in. Can't wait, can you, Jay?
You've got to weigh the risk versus the reward, and right now, your team needs your best player. And Haskell has to come out here, but play smart. You cannot have any contact. You can ill afford to pick up your 3rd foul.
Matt Locklear and J.B. Brockington are in the game for Lumberton as Bodie returns. Brockington is a 6-foot freshman. They really are high on his future. And another kid who's a sophomore, probably won't see him here today, though he's healthy, is Kinston Skipper. He missed a lot of the year with a stress fracture, but they think he'll be a great player in their future. There's a 3 by Miller, his first and 69th from the bonus sphere this season. Dylan Drennan, who spent part of the year injured, number 11, in there for Pinecrest. He runs the baseline.
And Todd's out of the ball game. The paint is open. This is where Pinecrest has to attack and take advantage of him not being in there.
Haskell hit on the way up as he drew a double team.
Smart at Haskell, recognizing there's some lanes now. It's not clogged up in the middle. Go ahead and attack the rim.
Here's another look at the drive.
And here, going to his left, 2 defenders coming over, kind of falling into the body to get the contact.
Haskell, a 2-time all-conference performer at the Wake Med free throw line. Wake Med, our patients and their families are at the heart of everything we do at Wake Med. Haskell will get another try here. 3 points all at the line early for Bradley Haskell. Nice cut. Foul called. Drennan on the reach-in.
Lumberton's moving without the ball, and they're finding the open areas on the court to get off good shots. And on the other end, Pinecrest, again, they just have to settle down, continue to attack the rim, but do better at moving the ball to create easy shots.
Brockington with 8 points, 7 rebounds in the win last time out for Lumberton against Hoggard. He provided a real spark for them. They won that game in the Port City 68-58. They trailed 17-4 early. Here they've led by 10 as Brockington connects on the foul shot. At the Wake Med foul line, heading out will be Lyons. And into the game will be Harrington. Drennan blocked. McNeil out and running. A lot of mustard on that pass, threw it away.
Lumberton looking for the fast break, out of control. That's what you've got to be smart and pull it out and make sure, after you get the block there, to take advantage of that extra opportunity.
Pinecrest beat Lumberton on January 7th, 52-50. Lumberton led in that game, 19-5 after 1. Then they won at Lumberton on February 4th, 57-49, and trailed in that one, did Pinecrest, after the first quarter by a point. So they've been in this position before against Lumberton. Down a dozen here. Lyons as they double team him. Tough catch. Shot is going to count as it was blocked on the way up. So score the bucket. Look at Bryant Edwards, 79 and 73. He played at West Columbus, played at UNCP just up the road from here for a season collegiately, and has done a really great job with this Lumberton team. They've got a lot of folks here today. In fact, both sides do. Nice pass. Little contact underneath. No whistle. Ahead of the horn. Off target. What a game here in the first after one, and a nice start for Lumberton. 19-9, they lead Pinecrest, trying to beat them for the first time this year in Fayetteville.
trained comfort specialists, professional consultants, trained technicians, residential replacement, commercial construction, and excellent customer support. Call Modern Mechanical because it's hard to stop a train and because
we are your go-to.
Call today or visit modernmechhvac.com.
There are moments in life you just can't miss. Maybe it's just around the corner or years in the making. Wherever you're going, you need to trust your vehicle to get you there or there. Trust that your car will keep you safe, your family safe. Creating trust in your vehicle means having a relationship with your auto repair shop. At Murray's Tire and Auto, we've been creating trust for over 30 years. Murray's Tire and Auto provides the security you need to get your car safely back on the road. Because we don't want you to miss those moments. Murray's Tire and Auto. Reliable, trustworthy service. It's our way of life.
Bradley Haskell has really emerged on the scene here late in the season. The junior getting a lot of recruiting attention, 22 points per game and 7 rebounds, but 3 here early. His team trailed by as many as 12. They're down 10 as we start the second. A double team, little show and go, but an extra step by Davis, and it's a turnover, the third of the game for Lumberton.
Nice wrinkle by Pinecrest, coming out trapping, forcing Lumberton out of sync. Todd is back in the ball game, though, so ball movement for Lumberton. They need to continue to play inside out and get him the ball down low.
To be able to give him a good breather at the end of the first and still be up double digits is a big win for Lumberton early. 3 spins out, rebounded by McNeil. He'll press tempo, but slow it up and initiate the offense. Out on him quickly is Haskell. And now they're going to let Jerry and Chapman set things up. McNeil. Travel on the step back. C.J. Middlebrooks on the call along with Joe Koratinsky and Matt Wolf out of the Triangle Association. Might have been a bad break, Jay, possibly for Jordan.
A couple turnovers, though, for Lumberton, uncharacteristic.
Pinecrest shooting 27% here early, 0 of 6 from 3. Lumberton at 61.5% from the floor. Haskell, and he continues to be off from deep.
Pinecrest not getting any second chance opportunities. The boards are clear. Lumberton boxing out. Patriots just retreating after they shoot the ball. They've got to attack the rim and try to get another opportunity.
+8 on the backboards here early for Lumberton. Jumper out of the corner. It's good. Silky smooth from Charlie Miller, the junior. Lead back to a dozen. Everything's on the perimeter right now for Pinecrest.
Pinecrest, when Bodie gets the ball, it brings Todd out. They need to use a pick and roll with him to try to clear out the lane.
Haskell spots Goins. Nice box out. Pass ahead. Davis. Good job by the Patriots to get back. Now Davis going to initiate the offense. Backdoor pass. Nicely done. 9 for Jordan McNeil.
Beautiful. The vision of Davis. He set it up, driving over towards the left. Then McNeil brought his defender up, then went backdoor on it for easy 2.
The Patriots have come in having won 10 in a row, and there's a big 3 by Will Bodie.
So important. That brings Todd out when you have that threat in the 3.
That's their first 3-point make in 8 tries here this afternoon. Chapman out near the jump circle. They run out on Miller. Davis, tough shot. Putting it back in on the attempt was McNeil. Gets it back again, and this time a whistle. Lumberton right now getting to all the loose balls.
Winning the boards, boxing out the Patriots. They have to put a body on the Pirates to try to get these boards. Look at McNeil fighting down here. 2, 3 Patriots around getting the contact to get to the line.
Into the Wake Med foul line is McNeil. At Wake Med Health and Hospitals, our patients and their families are at the heart of everything we do at Wake Med. 10 for McNeil. Lyons will go out, and he'll be replaced by Ian Blue, the 6'1", 165-pound junior. He's gone off for 20 points on a couple occasions this year, and he hit 3 threes in their second-round game, so he can fill it up. McNeil now with 11. This is an explosive Lumberton team. In their win at Hoggard in the 4th round, they had 45 points in the second half. A 3 is up and good by Stoltz. Stoltz over the last 7 games is shooting 60% from deep.
Pinecrest just looks like they're starting to get more comfortable, get into the flow of the ball game. A couple 3s from the outside going in.
Perhaps a bit of a quick shot there by Chatham. Haskell on the drive. And 1. Took it right at the big guy. Foul, though, will be called on Davis, and that's his second.
This is instant offense. Look at him, the recognition, the body control to get into the lane, get the contact, and still focus to get the ball up for the and-1 opportunity. And that's why he's got 2 fouls. You cannot take him out of the ball game. His team needs him in there to provide the offense and to protect himself with those 2 fouls, playing smart but still being aggressive.
Swishes the free throw at the Wake Med foul line. Brockington in, and he'll replace Davis with the 2 fouls. Pinecrest down a dozen. He's whittled it to 7 here. Chapman. They'll work against the Pinecrest zone here. Pass deflected. Runner. Oh, they call an offensive foul. Stoltz drew the charge. Chapman the personal.
Pinecrest already picking up 2 charges here early on. We'll see Stoltz. He was there. Good position, good call. And now this is where Pinecrest, they've got the momentum. They have to take advantage.
Stolen. Brockington, McNeil. Jumper. And it's cleared by Haskell. At 6'2", he averages over 7 rebounds a game. Tried the no-look pass. Now numbers for Lumberton. Dropped off. Brockington. And another charge is going to be called. Second on Brockington. Patriots struggling on offense, but they're clawing back in it with their defense. They draw another charge, and it's Haskell again.
16 top teams, 8 championship games, 1 unforgettable day to be named the state's best. Catch all the action of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Basketball Championships, Saturday, March 14th, only on CW22 and my RDC 28. Tip-off is Saturday at noon. Sponsored in part by Lane & Associates and Hardee's.
There's a special place just for kids, where inpatient, outpatient, and children's emergency care comes from people who love what they do, almost as much as who they do it for. Wake Med Children's. Your kids, your choice.
Anchor Auto Outlet is your safe port of call for amazing automotive deals. No hard sales here. Our happy, satisfied customers honor us with 5-star ratings. Browse our comfortable indoor showroom and outdoor lot to find the perfect car for you. Get sweet deals on sweet rides with our competitive pricing and flexible solutions for any credit situation. AnchorAutoOutlet.com. Commitment, caring, service.
Lumberton is led throughout. Pinecrest down a dozen, now trailing by 7 with 3:35 to go. Patrick Johnson, Jay Sonalder, our entire high school hoops crew here. And our game is brought to you by Lane & Associates Family Dentistry, providing the best dental and orthodontic care to families and individuals in Raleigh and across all of North Carolina for more than 39 years. 6 turnovers for Lumberton in this game. Pinecrest, and they're going to turn it over for the 5th time here. Jay, for the most part, the Pirates have been very solid in the half-court defense today.
They really have. They're not allowing penetration into the lane, playing sturdy, and then they're closing out on these three-point shots and creating another turnover.
Yale Boogie shooting 52.6 from the floor. They've got a lot of good looks in this game. And that's another one. Nice pass down the lane. The finish and the foul. Bodie's first. Matt Locklear headed to the strike.
We'll see Locklear here going against his zone defense and just finding the open area. A good job getting the ball and going straight up and getting the contact.
He completes the three-point play at the WakeMed free throw line. WakeMed Health and Hospitals, our patients and families are at the heart of everything we do at WakeMed. Dueling turnovers here on back-to-back possessions. Patriots couldn't uncork a 3. Good ball movement, got a piece. Nice defense there by Locklear, and a foul's going to be called. And if that is Haskell, and it's not, he was dangerously close to getting his 3rd instead. It'll go on Aiden Line.
The pace of this game, this is up-tempo, both sides running up and down the court, not slowing down at all. It's going to be important, especially once we get in the 4th quarter, to see the depth and who's playing at this level towards the end of the game.
My mistake, that's Aiden Lyons you just saw there. Will Bodie picked up his 2nd. Deep 3 by Miller, short. Stoltz. Haskell, quick 3. Contact, no call. Rebounded on the baseline, Locklear. Brockington to Miller. He'll take another 3. Chapman tried to feed it inside. Reach-in's going to be called. Going to go against Kelvin Harrington.
Down low. Then these loose balls going the way for Lumberton.
7th foul on Pinecrest. This is a 2-shot, though, opportunity for McNeil. 6 fouls on Lumberton here in the first half. And here's McNeil at the WakeMed foul line. WakeMed Health and Hospitals, our patients and their families are at the heart of everything we do at WakeMed. McNeil now with a dozen. Nearing the 2-minute mark.
Todd's not in the ballgame. This is the time again to get into the lane. You don't have that interior presence.
Nice job to shake the defender, and Dylan Drennan drains the 3-point shot. He broke his arm midway through the season. He just got cleared in the 4th round and returned last game. Good feed by Miller, and that is going to be the 3rd on Haskell. Lumberton has passed the ball well here this afternoon.
Huge foul. Now Haskell is going to be coming out of the ball game. Goings at the scorer's table.
Haskell to the pine with 6 points. He had 32, including the go-ahead bucket in the first meeting, 24 in the second. They held McNeil in the second meeting to just 6 points when these two teams played in the regular season out of the Sandhills 4A. There's a heck of a league this year, at the top 3 especially. These two in Richmond County. Goins into the lane. and he draws contact.
Fearless, triple teamed, going in there. Watch this. 3 bodies of Lumberton right there, getting the contact. And he's another guy on the offensive end, especially with Haskell out of the ball game. He's going to have to pick up some of the scoring load.
Don't let the fact that Goins is 5'4" and 115 pounds and a young guy at 15 just fool you. He is fearless. Third point for Goins. Well, stay tuned for our Anchor Auto High School Hoops halftime report. We'll have an interview with Jay Sonholder at the half, plus highlights, stats, and a lot more, all coming up. Our Anchor Auto Outlet halftime report. Matt at the Wake Med foul line. Matt Locklear, the junior, missed the first. Jay, they're getting to the foul line, but they're not converting here all of a sudden.
For Lumberton, done a lot of good things. Got Haskell in foul trouble, shooting the ball well, controlling the paint, controlling the boards. You have to feel pretty good about the 8-point lead. But on the other side, Pinecrest, a lot of things you want to do better in the second half. The positive for them is it is only 8-point deficit with opportunity here to gain some momentum going into the half.
Lumberton 5 of 9 at the line. They're out rebounding Pinecrest 19-7. And they've got 12 offensive rebounds, and now they got a steal. McNeil. He's fouled by Stoltz.
Here another turnover. McNeil jumping in the passing lane. This is where it gets dangerous. Going up for the layup. And Stoltz kind of just leaned into him as he was in the air while he was off balance to get to the line.
McNeil 3 of 5 at the stripe, leads all scorers today with 12. A minute to go. Now a Baker's dozen. Averaging 23.3 per ball game is Jordan McNeil. McNeil getting some attention from Maryland Eastern Shore, Missouri, Kansas City, but also at the Division II level, UNCP and Barton. 9-point lead for Lumberton. Goins working the basketball to Stoltz. Not a lot of movement in this half court right now. Goins almost lost a handle. Stoltz out of a double team. Here's the three. Good. Kelvin Harrington's first bucket. On the other end, and it's going to be the 4th charge drawn in this first half by Pinecrest. Brockington's third.
And what a turn of events here. You get Harrington with the big 3, and then the charge again. Pinecrest so well coached, being unselfish, taking these charges. Got 15 seconds left to bite into this lead. Only a 6-point deficit for the Patriots.
Pinecrest 8 of 20 here from the floor in the first half. Goins with a peek towards the clock. Splits the double. Going to be called for his 3rd travel of the game.
Really good defense, recognizing Goins getting the ball. McNeil going over to double team him as he was trying to dribble through the lane. That was just smart play by the defense, communicating and moving their feet.
Noah Lyons checks in for this final bit. Miller from half court. Backed it in! Backed it in! What a way to end the first half!
Go to midcourt, shoot the jumper, knock it in. What a 3 for a 9-point deficit. Lumberton with all the momentum.
There are moments in life you just can't miss. Maybe it's just around the corner, or years in the making. Wherever you're going, you need to trust your vehicle to get you there, or there. Trust that your car will keep you safe, your family safe. Creating trust in your vehicle means having a relationship with your auto repair shop. At Murray's Tire and Auto, we've been creating trust for over 30 years. Murray's Tire and Auto provides the security you need to get your car safely back on the road. Because we don't want you to miss those moments. Murray's Tire and Auto. Reliable, trustworthy service. It's our way of life.
Modern Mechanical, your go-to people.
Train comfort specialists, professional consultants, trained technicians, residential replacement, commercial construction, and excellent customer support. Call Modern Mechanical because it's hard to stop a train and because
we are your go-to people.
Call today or visit modernmechhvac.com.
You're watching the Anchor Auto High School Hoops Halftime Report. And now it's time for the Modern Mechanical Scholar Athlete of the Week. Presenting the award for Modern Mechanical is John Hummel. From Lumberton High School, the Modern Mechanical Scholar Athlete is Jordan McNeil. Jordan is Lumberton's all-time leading scorer with over 2,000 career points. McNeil is the team captain, an all-conference and all-county performer, a 4-year varsity letter winner, and received the 2020 Robeson County Shootout MVP award. And from Pinecrest, the Modern Mechanical Scholar Athlete is Will Bodie. Will is a 3-time all-conference performer in tennis and has been to the tennis tournament 3 years in a row. Bodie's a 3-year varsity basketball team member, the basketball team captain, and volunteers at Habitat for Humanity and serves as a Young Life leader. Congratulations to our Modern Mechanical Scholar Athletes of the Week, sponsored by Modern Mechanical, your go-to people for heating, air conditioning, and electrical service.
There's a special place just for kids, where inpatient, outpatient, and children's emergency care comes from people who love what they do, almost as much as who they do it for. WakeMed Children's. Your kids, your choice.
Reliable energy is important to all of us, and at Duke Energy, we're working around the clock to deliver it. We're using smart thinking technology to respond even quicker if the power goes out. Introducing innovation that automatically detects outages and instantly reroutes power. And we're strengthening our energy infrastructure so we can stay ahead of the next storm. All across the Carolinas, no matter where you live, we're building a smarter energy future.
The Class 4A Eastern Regional Championship game in Fayetteville. This is our Anchor Auto High School Hoops Halftime Report. And our Jay Sonhalter is standing by now with Vernon Aldridge, Cumberland County AD and North Carolina High School Athletic Association Board of Directors member. Jay?
And what a huge event. What a big day here for game day you've got going on. Tell us about your role here today.
Yes, sir. I'm a student activities director here at Cumberland County Schools, and I work closely with the NCHSA as far as putting this event on, making sure that it's organized and making sure that we have enough workers to put such an event on. A lot of people don't understand the work behind the scenes that goes on when you put on an event this large, and I can tell you this is our 3rd year hosting this event here at Fayetteville State, and by far the largest crowd that we've had in the 3 years that we've had it here at Fayetteville State.
And Vernon, how fulfilling is it for you coming in, seeing a packed gym, and all the work that you put into it and your staff, because this isn't a thing that you planned yesterday. When did this start for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we knew last year that we would be putting this event on. So really the preparation began in early February as far as making sure that we had enough workers for the event, because naturally one person can't put on an event this size. So I have several ADs here in Cumberland County that are working, as well as teachers and officials from the Southeastern Basketball Association putting on this event. And like I said, it's a great feeling when you see a packed gym and that all that hard work was for nothing.
Well, Vernon, you did a great job. Huge crowd today, great atmosphere. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you for covering.
Thank you. Patrick, back to you.
All right, Jay, great job. Thank you very much. Lumberton with a mid-court three finds themselves up 9 over their conference rival Pinecrest at halftime. More to come. Stay with us.
Can my side be firm?
Mine's super soft. With the Sleep Number 360 smart bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
But can it help keep me asleep?
Absolutely. It intelligently senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you both effortlessly comfortable.
And snoring?
No problem. And done.
So I'll wake up ready for anything?
Oh, we've got your back.
So you can really promise better sleep?
Not promise, prove. And now save up to $600 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds, plus free premium delivery and setup when you add a base. Ends March 15th.
Kimberly Bishop and her staff are the most caring, dedicated, and honest firm that I have been in contact with.
The Bishop Law Office did a great job. I was kept informed during the entire process.
Ms. Bishop and her staff were very knowledgeable and answered every question I had. I would refer them to anyone.
If you have been injured or are unable to work because of your health, call the Bishop Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
We don't get paid unless you win.
My RDC Spotlight on Judge Mathis with My Story.
One of the things I tell folks who are coming out of destructive lifestyles is that they're going to continue to encounter obstacles. I started at McDonald's. I worked full-time and went to school at night. I graduated from law school and passed the bar exam. A few years later, I ran for judge. Success might not come overnight, but it will come.
One of the many people on My RDC giving us their My Story.
Lumberton Pinecrest 4A East Regional Boys Championship game from the Capel Arena in Fayetteville, the home of the Fayetteville State Broncos. An exciting first half, a packed house here, a great atmosphere. Patrick Johnson, Jay Sonalder. Let's look at some of the first half highlights on our Anchor Auto Outlet halftime show.
Well, coming out of the gate, this was a high-intensity ball game. In the paint, it was Lumberton and Todd taking control. Nice dishes to get him the ball with easy opportunities. It was his height, it was his power. It was just too much.
Todd was 3 of 4 from the floor. Got him going early, and then McNeil started to heat up.
And he got the ball out on the perimeter. Then with his head fakes, was getting in the lane, getting some easy mid-range jumpers to go on the offensive end, and then his range starts showing off. Then the ball movement, such a smart player.
Well, for Pinecrest, the three-point shot, a big part of their arsenal. They started 0 for 7, but knocked down 4 of their last 7, Sonny.
Yeah, they started to get going. They got in a groove and got comfortable, and then they gained some momentum going to the halftime break because they started to get into the sync with their ball movement to get open shots.
Let's look at the first half stats. Lumberton started out this game white hot. They're shooting 50% at halftime. Pinecrest started out stone cold, but they've warmed up to 40%. Lumberton 3 of 10 for 3, 4 of 14 for Pinecrest. Lumberton getting to the foul line, Jay, not making it, and then the rebounding. Plus 11 on the backboards. That includes 12 offensive.
Yeah, Pinecrest wants to win. They've got to change that stat right there. They've got to box out, get extra opportunities, especially on the offensive end. And then just shooting the ball better here. I think in the second half, they came out cold to start the ball game. I think we'll see them play more rhythm on the offensive end.
You've been watching the Anchor Auto High School Hoops halftime report. And stay tuned. Second half action straight ahead.
When you recycle plastic bottles here in the Carolinas, you're a job creator. Your plastics are first sorted by a team of 100 at Sunoco. Then a crew of 38 at Southeast Grinding turns those bottles into flake. The flake then becomes pellets at Easy Products, which employs 35, and those pellets are turned into fabric by the 195 employees of Palmetto Synthetics. Recycling plastic bottles here in the Carolinas employs an estimated 3,500 people. Your bottle means jobs.
There are moments in life you just can't miss. Maybe it's just around the corner, or years in the making. Wherever you're going, you need to trust your vehicle to get you there, or there. Trust that your car will keep you safe, your family safe. Creating trust in your vehicle means having a relationship with your auto repair shop. At Murray's Tire and Auto, we've been creating trust for over 30 years. Murray's Tire and Auto provides the security you need to get your car safely back on the road. Because we don't want you to miss those moments. Murray's Tire and Auto. Reliable, trustworthy service. It's our way of life.
We're about to start the second half. Lumberton and Pinecrest. Lumberton with the 9-point lead. Pinecrest swept them in the earlier matchups out of the Sandhills 4A this year. These two conference rivals squaring off here. And we're a half a basketball away for one of these programs going to Chapel Hill. Haskell with the 3 fouls in the first half, trying to get going. Opens up with a couple of misses. Vying for the ball, can't track it down. And out of bounds is going to be Chapman.
You admire the hustle of Haskell. I mean, he is relentless going after the ball. He just has to be careful. With those 3 fouls, he's only got 2 more. He's got to protect himself.
McNeil, almost another steal. Corner 3, it's up, short. And the rebound taken by Jordan McNeil. That's his 6th board to go along with 13 first half points. Miller, who hit that amazing shot from just beyond midcourt to in the half. And a turnover here, the 9th of the ball game for the Pirates. Haskell. Brennan gives the basketball back to Harrington for 3. Too strong by Bodie. Haskell lost it on the way up. It'll be Lumberton basketball.
We keep talking about the matchups in this ball game and who's in, who's out. Again, for Pinecrest, you look out on the court, Todd is not in the ball game. The lane is open. This is the time where you have to take advantage of that and try to get easy opportunities in the lane, because they're not going to be there when he's in the game.
We've gone with Brockington here to start the second half.
Lumberton's going to force Pinecrest to come out.
No 5-second call here. Let's see what the Pinecrest coaching staff and Ben Snyder decide to do.
Pinecrest staff isn't even looking out in the court.
Patriots are just sagging back in a zone. Chapman looks like he's ready to go, though, Jay.
In a trap.
Brockington, Miller, another deep 3. Count it! The answer from Drennan, yes! Dylan Drennan with his 2nd from behind the arc.
You get one side of the court going wild, then the next possession, the other side erupts. Big shots.
Miller with the hot hand. Ring it up! 14 for the junior. Stoltz misses. You got to get it to Miller here, don't you?
He's got to touch the ball. He's got to shoot it. We'll see if Pinecrest sags over on him and doesn't allow him to get the ball.
McNeil underneath, and 1!
And this recognition going to the opposite side of Miller on the court, getting the ball into McNeil. Again, attacking the rim, getting the contact. Pinecrest was shaded over towards the right. The left was wide open.
McNeil heading to the Murray's Tire and Auto free throw line. Murray's, family owned and operated for over 60 years. McNeil now with 16, Miller with 14. 30 of their 43 and a whistle away from the basketball. It'll be the first on Jordan McNeil. Got him across the arm.
A lot of contact.
McNeil saying on the floor, Haskell saying I was in the act of shooting. And it is going to be before the shot. That's the right call. Haskell. Good defense on him. Here's Drennan for three, and he has a hot hand going. 11 now for the senior Dylan Drennan, who averages 13.
It's going to be so fun to be a player on the court, going back and forth, the competition. The great fan support you've got. Both sides just playing at such a high level.
Lumberton has reinserted Todd into the lineup, by the way. Here's Davis, lost the handle. Patriots pushing it ahead to Drennan. They run out on him. Stoltz. Haskell with Todd on him. Stoltz up top. Lumberton scrambling. Leaner off target. Rebounded by Chapman. Over midway gone here in this third quarter. McNeil. McNeil picked off out of the air by Drennan. Dangerous pass results in a turnover. Little stop and go. Hook in the corner for three. It's good. Harrington hits his second from behind the arc. Timeout taken. We'll break. Eastern Regional Championship game. The teams trading buckets from behind the arc. 9-point Lumberton lead.
$16 top teams, 8 championship games, 1 unforgettable day to be named the state's best. Catch all the action of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Basketball Championships, Saturday, March 14th, only on CW22 and my RDC 28. Tip-off is Saturday at noon. Sponsored in part by Lane & Associates and Hardee's.
Anchor Auto Outlet is your safe port of call for amazing automotive deals. No hard sales here. Our happy, satisfied customers honor us with 5-star ratings. Browse our comfortable indoor showroom and outdoor lot to find the perfect car for you. Get sweet deals on sweet rides with our competitive pricing and flexible solutions for any credit situation. AnchorAutoOutlet.com. Commitment, caring, service.
After my car accident, the insurance company just kept dragging their feet. Then their offer wouldn't even cover my medical bills. I knew that wasn't right, so I called Brian Ritchie.
In my experience, insurance companies almost always try to avoid paying injured people what's fair. That's why you need to call me. I don't get pushed around. We got a client who suffered a brain injury in a car wreck, $400,000.
Brian Ritchie won for me.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie, and I want to win for you.
Call 1-800-222-2828.
It's time for the Lane & Associates Family Dentistry Smile Cam. We love to make you smile. Both sides and their student sections have been so good here this afternoon. 3-point shooting in this second half, Jay, has been kind of fabulous to watch.
Both sides heating up. Lumberton 2 for 3. Pinecrest 2 for 7. That's going to really be a big factor, especially for the Patriots, if they can come back.
Blind pass after the deflection, the missed shot. Pinecrest dodged the break there. Inside of 3 minutes. Leaner, no good by Haskell. He's had a hard time getting his shot to go. He's yet to score 1 of 7 today from the floor as Haskell. They've done a good job on him defensively.
And they're really trying to limit his opportunities, bring 2 and 3 defenders over to slow him down.
This one is going to be called a block. Pinecrest drew 4 charges in the first half, but on this go-around, Stoltz is going to be tagged for his 3rd, and that was a possible break for the Pirates because Davis has 2. And he did the Cardinal since, and he left his feet before delivering the pass.
Kind of got bailed out a little bit there.
Murray's Tire and Auto free throw line. The first one is good by Dwayne Davis for his 3rd point. Murray's family owned and operated for over 60 years. Capacity crowd on hand here today for the 3rd meeting. In the penultimate game of someone's season, it'll be the final game for the other side. Chapman called for the reach-in. I don't think Coach Snyder's put the clipboard down the whole game. And Snyder's team winning at Leesville Road 63-59 to get here. They trailed in the 3rd quarter of that game, but stormed back to make a great comeback in the 4th. Good defense again. It's swarming out there for the Pirates. Is this going to be on Davis? It is. That's his 3rd.
Davis, another interior presence inside. Physical play down low, both sides being so aggressive.
The Murray Tire and Auto free throw line is Harrington. 7 for Harrington here this afternoon. Wayne Davis to the bench with the 3 fouls. Brick the 2nd. Three out of the corner, no good. We're going to have a foul on the putback. Stoltz, and I believe that's his 4th, Sonny.
Yeah, he's boxing out McNeil. It's too physical. We'll see here down low the battle for the board. McNeil flying in there. He got contact in his back. That's what forced him to kind of go underneath the hoop while he's in the air.
Team fouls 3 apiece. McNeil fouled en route to the hoop. And that's Stoltz's 5th. They didn't get him out, and he's fouled out of the game. So Stoltz, the junior, has fouled out with 1:47 remaining in the 3rd.
Huge loss. He was good coming in this ball game, knocking down those 3-pointers. Those 2 quick fouls. You're right, they just didn't get him out in time.
McNeil is at the Murray's Tire and Auto free throw line. Murray's family owned and operated for over 60 years. You see Stoltz there. McNeil was 17. He's 6 of 10 at the stripe, gets his own miss. And a reach-in is going to be called on Locklear. His 2nd, team's 4th.
You can't fault the hustle, the hard play. Some of these loose balls, just the aggressiveness, you're going to get that contact. That was a good call.
Ian Blue into the game. He can fill it up in a hurry from deep. Lumberton has led in this game throughout. Led by as many as 15 here, now up by 10. Haskell yet to scratch of the second half. There's Locklear, the 6'2 junior, fouled after pulling down the rebound. And that one will go on Lions. 91 seconds remaining here in the third. Lob, Locklear finishes the play. Nice look by Chapman. Quick pass ahead, Bodie. Lost it on the way up, but was fouled. McNeil's second. So a couple of shots upcoming here for Will Bodie, an all-conference performer, the 6'3 senior. 5 points here today. Minute 15 remaining. Still a lot of time, Jay. I get the sense Haskell and some of these other Patriots players may be pressing a little bit.
Well, their backs are against the wall right now. Not a lot of time, but still, you got a quarter left, but you're going to have to get hot. And you're going to have to create turnovers on the defensive end. Great extra opportunities for you on offense.
Dangerous pass. Lumberton with 12 turnovers here today. Oh, nice find on the baseline. Hanging out under the backs to get it again. Locklear for his 8th. And another dime by Chapman. Haskell. They run out on the shooters. Miller denying Haskell the ball. Haskell wrapped the pass around, blocked from behind. Going to be a foul on Chapman.
Beautiful pass by Haskell, drawing the defenders to get the ball to Bodie. We'll see here.
Third on Chapman. Got him on the hand. Bodie now with 8. Bodie 3 of 3 at the line. Now 4 of 4.
Big shots, they needed it.
He has 9. Lumberton the lead in the ball. Open again, Locklear. Have they forgot about him?
Have a body down there, wide open again.
Whistle, bucket goes, but they're going to wave it off. It's going to be Charlie Miller's first. And that is the 7th on the Pirates. 1-1 upcoming for Haskell. And Haskell continues to be scoreless after halftime. The winner of this one gets the winner of the game that's happening right now out west in Hickory between North Meck and Olympic as a timeout is called. For North Meck, it is their 11th Western Regional appearance, their first since 2016. For Olympic, their 6th Western Regional appearance, and their first in a couple of years. North Meck winning a state title in 05, Olympic in 2013. Pinecrest trying to get to the state title game for the 4th time in their school's history. They went 3 years in a row. In the early 70s, they won the 1971 3A state championship when they beat North Lenoir 83-33, but lost in appearances in 70 and 72. And technically, this is their first Eastern Regional appearance because of the way the state tournament was played back in the 70s. But they're trying to get there for the 4th time. And Lumberton, I have to imagine, even though it's not as close as the Capel Arena to the El Boogie, they're going to be taking lots of fans wherever they go next week in Chapel Hill.
The whole county is going to be there. And what amazing opportunity that would be if they can close out this game.
Oh, what a shot by McNeil! 19 for the senior. Goins. They don't get off a three. A sensational shot to end the half for Lumberton. McNeil a lot closer this time, but it was a fabulous finish. They rained threes early and got plenty underneath. 14-point lead for Lumberton.
There are moments in life you just can't miss. Maybe it's just around the corner, or years in the making. Wherever you're going, you need to trust your vehicle to get you there, or there. Trust that your car will keep you safe, your family safe. Creating trust in your vehicle means having a relationship with your auto repair shop. At Murray's Tire and Auto, we've been creating trust for over 30 years. Murray's Tire and Auto provides the security you need to get your car safely back on the road. Because we don't want you to miss those moments. Murray's Tire and Auto. Reliable, trustworthy service. It's our way of life.
When you recycle plastic bottles here in the Carolinas, you're a job creator. Your plastics are first sorted by a team of 100 at Sunoco, then a crew of 38 at Southeast Grinding turns those bottles into flake. The flake then becomes pellets at Easy Products, which employs 35, and those pellets are turned into fabric by the 195 employees of Palmetto Synthetics. Recycling plastic bottles here in the Carolinas employs an estimated 3,500 people. Your bottle means jobs.
Lumberton shooting 56% from the floor. They're out rebounding Pinecrest, and they've got, Jay, this is hard to believe, 20 offensive rebounds through 3 quarters.
Dominating the glass, and that's the main reason why they're up right now. Pinecrest has to limit it here. They cannot give up those extra opportunities. They've got to create some opportunities of their own on the offensive end.
McNeil leads them with 19. They have 3 in double figures. Tried to go inside again to Chapman to Locklear. This time it's their 13th turnover. Pass ahead for Bodie. Had it slapped away. Patriots get it back. Do they have another fourth quarter comeback in them? Both these teams, despite Pinecrest's long winning streak and high seed, considered underdogs. Haskell puts it in for his first bucket of the half. Haskell now 2 of 10 from the floor. Miller. He floated to Miller again. And Charlie Miller will send it back out to Chapman. Pinecrest back in that zone trying to double. And a timeout is going to be called by the Pirates. Jay, it's an interesting strategy. Lumberton trying to take the air out of the ball a little bit.
They're going to use the clock and force Pinecrest to come out in the trap. Now what Lumberton's going to have to do is protect the ball, number one, but they have to be assertive with their decision making, because when that trap comes, there's going to be some cross-court passing opportunities where you can get wide open shots, so they have to create spacing, but be careful with the basketball.
And there's a look at a former NFLer, now a school board member in Robeson County, Vontae Leach, a guy you know well, Sonny.
Outstanding player at East Carolina, Hall of Famer, won the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens, Pro Bowler multiple years, and somebody so well known for doing so much for the Lumberton community, and such a great guy.
Yeah, he won a school board election on Tuesday and is very excited about that. There's a foul. That'll be the 6th on Pinecrest.
You know, as this game continues to shorten up, each possession for both teams. So important to make the right decision, make the play. But this game, there's going to be limited opportunities, especially for Pinecrest.
Trying to keep the ball away now. Chapman. Locklear. Can't manufacture a shot. He'll continue to work the basketball. Chapman, Miller. Now to McNeil at the foul line. It's going to be a foul on Bodie.
You know, for Pinecrest, if this gets into a fouling situation, Lumberton only shooting 58% from the line today. So this, obviously, if we get closer down to the end, they're going to have to foul, but this could be part of the strategy.
Somebody got popped for a technical. Let's take a look at it.
Chapman going in there, putting his arms around the Pinecrest players.
Did they call it on the Lions?
The one that pushed him away.
These are the McNeil free throws on the 1-and-1, I believe, yeah. So the question is, was it Chapman or was it Lyons? I guess we'll find out. .21 for McNeil. And it is going to be on Chapman. That will be his fourth. Not really smart by Chapman there. Now Haskell with the technical free throws. He has struggled here today. The Murray's Auto and Tire free throw strike. Murray's family owned and operated for over 60 years. Boos ringing out throughout the arena here. And Haskell's got 9. If it was one of those things they looked at, though, they could have gotten Haskell.
Yeah, with the shove and the push up towards the head of Chapman. Yeah, really dangerous on both sides. You can't have that in the fourth quarter.
Haskell blocked. Are they going to get a push? If so, it'll be Haskell's fourth. And it is. One and one upcoming. Locklear. Jay, there's always guys that we talk about and we research here. Locklear was a guy that, not real heralded, but he's had a great game here today. He missed that free throw, but he got that block and drew the foul. He's also got 10 points. Turnover by Haskell. 11 now for the Patriots.
For Lumberton, you've got the Patriots on the ropes. You have the momentum. This is where you need to try to close this ball game out, really put pressure on them and stretch out this lead.
They go with Haskell on the bench here with the 4 fouls with 5.5 to go.
I think they're going to have to probably substitute him, offense, defense, with his 4 fouls. This trapping style, they're going to have to put Lumberton in the line here.
Miller, dangerous pass, Brockington. You want to keep it out of the corners and keep it in the middle of the floor. Chapman, as they continue to work the clock. Miller threw it away. And Locklear took a hard spill.
Great hustle. That ball looked like it was definitely going out of bounds. Locklear almost able to save it. Flew into the stands.
Pinecrest has gone nearly 4 minutes without a field goal. Goins, the streak extends, rolls out to him. He threw it away. Jay, with the way that Lumberton's operating, I don't think either team is in any sort of offensive rhythm right now.
No, neither side is feeling it. And right now for Lumberton, it's going to be a game of keep away. Can Pinecrest force turnovers, or how much time is going to go off the clock before they have to foul?
Miller takes a timeout. 4.5 minutes remaining. Lumberton 55, Pinecrest 42 in the 4A Eastern Regional Championship game.
Train comfort specialists, professional consultants, train technicians, residential replacement, commercial construction, and excellent customer support. Call Modern Mechanical because it's hard to stop a train and because
we are your go-to.
Call today or visit modernmechhvac.com.
I got hurt in a car wreck and the insurance company wanted me to take what they called a smaller walkaway settlement, but I knew better. I called Brian Ritchie.
In my experience, insurance companies almost always try to avoid paying injured people what's fair. That's why you need to call me. I don't get pushed around. We got a client who was in a car wreck and hurt their back, $250,000.
Brian Ritchie, one for me.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie, and I want to win for you.
Call 1-800-222-2828.
16 top teams, 8 championship games, 1 unforgettable day to be named the state's best. Catch all the action of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Basketball Championships, Saturday, March 14th, only on CW22 and my RDC 28. Tip-off is Saturday at noon. Sponsored in part by Lane & Associates and Hardee's.
With Pinecrest having to play defense, Haskell and his 4 personal fouls. He remains on the bench. Lumberton inbounds. Nice job.
Yeah, good decision now. Going to waste more clock here.
Almost lost it. Brockington, Miller. They're utilizing the dribble a little more now as they've got the Patriots scrambling. Chapman, McNeil. Out to Miller. Right there, Jay, they've burned over 30 seconds.
I think you're going to have to start the foul now.
Nice find.
Otherwise, unless you get a turnover, the clock's going to continue to dwindle down.
Yeah, I mean, they've almost burned a minute off here. Nice job by the Pirates. McNeil. And they do foul. That's Deontay Hay who is checked in. And they're going to send McNeil back to the foul line. They have had issues today from the stripe. 12 of 20. McNeil, 8 of 12. He's got 21.
These upcoming possessions, he's the guy you don't want to foul, but you're going to have to do it as soon as Lumberton gets the ball. You're going to have to try to get the turnover, and then if you don't get it, just foul immediately.
Haskell back in. 3 by Brennan. Blocked again. Locklear. Missed the shot. Tip. No. Goins. And he'll go to the line. They have not hit a shot from the floor at Pinecrest since the 7:16 mark of this fourth quarter. So they have gone 4 minutes without a field goal.
Tough stretch. You have to give a lot of credit to the defense of Lumberton. Been swarming all day long.
9 team fouls apiece. Murray's Tire and Auto free throw line is where Goins is headed. Murray's, family owned and operated for over 60 years. Goins today with 4 points. 5 now for Goins. The arrow favors the Patriots. Brockington in full court pressure. Almost lost it, he did. 16 turnovers now for Lumberton. They're going to meet about it. And he was the last to touch it.
Good call.
Bodie. 3 by Goins. Arrow is going to stay with Pinecrest as that's a jump ball.
Pinecrest here, 2:53 on the clock. You've got to score almost every possession. Doesn't have to be a 3, but you have to score in a flurry.
They bring Blue in for Goins. And Blue's going to be the inbounder. Is it Lumberton ball? The arrow does favor Pinecrest. Now, I think they may have switched the arrow before the inbound. See, a second ago, Jay didn't show that.
Still confusion. You can keep it with Pinecrest.
That's the right call. They switched the arrow before the inbound. Blue can't get the shot off. McNeil out on him in a hurry. Haskell didn't get the call.
Oh, you got a foul.
And they circle McNeil. Harrington's foul, his second. Let's take a look at our Lane and Associates play of the game. That one ended the half. It was Miller from just beyond midcourt, right before the horn. That's our Lane and Associates play of the game. Lane and Associates, we love to make you smile. McNeil, 8 of 14 at the line. And that time it climbed in. He has 22. Lead is a dozen. Blue for 3. Nice job by Bodie to tap it out. Head of the circle, off target. Chapman. Locklear missed it. Got it back, scores! That's their first field goal of the fourth quarter. Haskell off the back iron. 2 minutes to go. Jay, when we got here, there was a line wrapped around the building, and the Lumberton fans were at the front of it, and they were the first to enter this arena this afternoon.
They're 2 hours early. And to see everybody waiting outside. And when they got inside, this atmosphere, the energy, and for these players and coaches, to the fans, this is a special day, something they'll remember forever. These players have an opportunity to go to the state championship game. They're having so much fun out on the floor.
Haskell fouls out with 9 points. When Drennan got hurt, he really turned it on. Ended up averaging over 22 per game on the regular year. As Miller, Charlie Miller, hits the free throw. 15 now for the 6-foot, 165-pound junior. We'll take a second from the Murray's Tire and Auto free throw line. Murray's family owned and operated for over 60 years. Miller was 16. The lead is 16. Drennan swatted away. Going to stay with the Patriots.
There's block.
The emphatic rejection.
Spike in volleyball going up there to knock it over the net.
Drennan out of the corner. No good. They're now 7 of 26 from behind the arc. The three-point shot, a big part of their arsenal. There's a steal. And the layup rattles out. Lumberton basketball. What's really amazing here is they're on a pace right now, as that's the 4th on Bodie. They're on a pace to hold Pinecrest nearly 15 points below their season average.
The reason why Lumberton is going to get this win is because the rebounding advantage and their defense, those two factors they've excelled in today.
So McNeil at the line. And I think they've given a warning to both benches here. Bryant Edwards in his first year as the coach of Lumberton. Spent time at West Columbus, his alma mater, building them back up. They won 20 games last year at West Columbus. He took over the program in what he was told was going to be a rebuilding year, and his seniors, including McNeil, came to him and told him that they wanted to just learn more about the fundamentals of the game, the right way to play basketball. And defensively, they've shown up here today and played very well. McNeil looking for his 24th at the Murray's free throw line, and he sinks it. 18-point lead and a chance for the Lumberton faithful to bask a little bit in this first ever state championship appearance, which is very likely. So you think back to areas of the state that have had to persevere through flooding during hurricanes. I mean, Lumberton was that area, and they've bounced back every time. And I mean, this is a big deal for that community.
Tight-knit community, and you're right, they have been through so much with those hurricanes that brought them closer together with that disruption of those storms. And to see the support from both sides, but especially from Lumberton winning this ball game, just see how into it they are, how much it means to them. I mean, this is the best of high school sports.
Inside of a minute, Goins for three is fouled. Well, part of the reason that Lumberton is here is because the senior class led by McNeil bought in. They came in today having won 14 of 17. They're going to snap the Patriots' 10-game win streak. Pinecrest had won 23 of 24 before this one here today. Lumberton 37 to 21 on the backboards. And Jay, this is what's remarkable. The Pirates have 27 offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounding alone, they have more than Pinecrest does.
They crashed the board from the first quarter, never let up. They gave them so many extra opportunities, easy shots. They just kind of enforced their will from the beginning.
Two-shot bonus upcoming for McNeil. Big day for him with 24. He had 6 only in the second meeting this year. Lumberton getting out to a fast start was not unusual in the meetings between these two teams. They did in the first 2 games of the year, but it was from the second quarter on where they started to struggle against Pinecrest in the 2 regular season matchups, but didn't here today. Another block. Bodie tossing it up. Shalik Baker, 14, is into the game to help with the ball handling chores, and a foul here. McNeil back to the line. Jordan McNeil with 25 points and 9 rebounds today. McNeil, their all-time leading scorer with over 2,000 career points. And he'll look to add number 27 at the Murray's Tire and Auto free throw line. Murray's family owned and operated for over 60 years. Lumberton emptying their bench. (27 and 9 for McNeil. Pinecrest turns it over. Jay, when they look back at this game, another area where they had issues today, they just didn't shoot it well. 26% from the floor on the day today.
They got into a flow in the second quarter, but they just didn't have any momentum, and the lead was so big by Lumberton. It always seemed like they're playing catch-up.
They were 4 of 26 in the second half. And the timeout going to be called with just seconds remaining. A lot of excited Pirate fans here. The maroon and gold preparing to head to Chapel Hill. Bradley Haskell, their leading scorer, fouled out earlier. Tough day for him. He was coming off a 30-point, 10-rebound performance. They get it in, and Brockington will go to the line. If you look at their road, Jay, Lumberton, they knock off Garner. They beat Hoggart in Wilmington. And then here today against the Pinecrest team that had beaten them twice. Beat them, and they're the number 3 seed. I mean, you can't doubt their resolve in next week's championship game.
Tough test every ball game. They found a way. But with the confidence they have going into next week, the week to prepare, the whole community behind you. Confidence is a powerful thing, and this is a total team and community effort. They're going to have a great opportunity at the Dean Dome.
19-point win, and for the first time in school history, Lumberton headed to the state championship game. They avenged 2 earlier losses to Pinecrest in the regular season and will have a chance to take on North Mech next week for the state championship. An exciting win here today for Lumberton. Stay tuned, we'll have postgame coming up in just a moment from the Capel Arena in Fayetteville, where Lumberton is heading to Chapel Hill.
"16 top teams, 8 championship games, 1 unforgettable day to be named the state's best. Catch all the action of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association Basketball Championships, Saturday, March 14th, only on CW22 and MyRDC 28. Tip-off is Saturday at noon. Sponsored in part by Lane & Associates and Hardee's.
There are moments in life you just can't miss. Maybe it's just around the corner, or years in the making. Wherever you're going, you need to trust your vehicle to get you there, or there. Trust that your car will keep you safe, your family safe. Creating trust in your vehicle means having a relationship with your auto repair shop. At Murray's Tire and Auto, we've been creating trust for over 30 years. Murray's Tire and Auto provides the security you need to get your car safely back on the road. Because we don't want you to miss those moments. Murray's Tire and Auto. Reliable, trustworthy service. It's our way of life.
When you recycle plastic bottles here in the Carolinas, you're a job creator. Your plastics are first sorted by a team of 100 at Sunoco, then a crew of 38 at Southeast Grinding turns those bottles into flake. The flake then becomes pellets at Easy Products, which employs 35, and those pellets are turned into fabric by the 195 employees of Palmetto Synthetics. Recycling plastic bottles here in the Carolinas employs an estimated 3,500 people. Your bottle means jobs.
Lumberton led throughout. They win by 19 over conference rival Pinecrest. Here's Jay Sonhalder with Ben Snyder, the first year, or rather with Brian Edwards, the first year coach of Lumberton.
Coach, a huge victory here today. You avenged 2 losses against Pinecrest early on this season. A tough playoff run. Your defense and your rebounding propelled you today.
Absolutely. That's definitely our staple. Defensively, we've been the most solid we've been all year the past 5 games. So to come in here, that hot shooting team, they're really good. They got, to me, Bradley Haskell was the best player in this state. For us to execute a game plan on him the way we did, it speaks a lot of on our guys.
And you had full community support today. And we know next week in Chapel Hill, when you guys go to the Dean Dome, they're going to be going there as well. You've got a week to prepare. What's it going to take for you guys to win the state championship next week?
It's going to take a whole team community effort. Both teams in the West are really good. I don't know much about them. I'm going to try to do a lot of homework this week. But I know both teams out of the West are a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure.
And Josh, and Coach, we've got your team will be over here. They're getting their trophy now, but we've got your high school hoops trophy for winning the ball game today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Patrick, back to you.
All right, thank you. Lumberton with the high school hoops trophy, but it's the Eastern Regional Championship that they're holding here at midcourt of Capel Arena. That signifies their appearance next week in Chapel Hill against North Mech. 27 today for Jordan McNeil. He led 3 in double figures. All of us would like to take a moment to thank the wonderful folks at Lane & Associates Family Dentistry who make these games possible for viewers at home. We'd also like to thank our other great supporters for their contributions to our high school hoops on MyRDC 28, Ritchie Law Firm, Modern Mechanical, Anchor Auto, Murray's Tire and Auto, and Wake Med Health and Hospital. Plus, we especially like to thank Today's participating high schools and their administrators for their continued support, Lumberton and Pinecrest. You've watched the 4A Boys Eastern Regional Championship game, our high school hoops game of the week, state championship coverage from Raleigh and Chapel Hill next week, and Lumberton, a block party here. They'll be involved next week in the 4A championship game. For Jay Sunholder and our entire crew, I'm Patrick Johnson. So long from Fayetteville.